The Bear and Cheryl Show. Okay. Keto edition. Well, Bear and I, we've come through Easter, had the most extraordinary Easter time, probably of our entire life, which was so magnificent. And we thought we've been doing a lot of Bear and Cheryl shows where we're doing Bear's Book Corner, but we thought it's been a little while since we've had a chat about what's going on. So we thought, Bear and I, boom, that we would do a bit of a what's going on situation. So we moved. It's amazing. It's amazing. My place is so wonderful. We're so happy with my new place, and it's making such an enormous help to me and my well-being and my allergies and my mental well-being and everything. So gosh, I love it. And so proof is in the pudding, but law of attraction really does work. So that's something I would say, but it works if you work it, and I was saying to somebody in my wonderful meditation class, good is the enemy of great. And, somebody said that to me, and it's really true. If you really are on a spiritual or physical or social journey, whatever journey you want to say, maybe academic journey, as a lot of my students are on, and I've been on, you want to do the best you can do, right? You want to do the best you can do. You want to be the best you can be. You want to have the best you can have. And I think sometimes, especially those of us that have had brutal, abuse or brutal childhoods or whatever, we think, oh, well, it's better than it was. Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's good, right? That does not mean it's a good, right? So that kind of thing is a very powerful realization that, you have a right to everything. You have a right to absolutely great things, amazing things, magnificent things that take your breath away. Amazing things, right? That's what you deserve, and that's what I deserve. So that's what I'm sort of focused on. So my place is extraordinary. And I'm doing so much better, I feel. So that's good. And I'm sleeping. Yeah. Like that is just such a miracle that I'm actually sleeping. It's like, wow. And then it isn't a miracle because of course we can have everything, right? We can do everything. We can be everything. We can have everything. So that's good. So I thought I wanted to talk about the keto a little bit, ketovore especially. And I did kind of fall off the wagon a little bit in Easter time, but the good thing that happened was I really saw what it did to me falling off the wagon as I did, like potatoes or a thing. And I've been on them and off and on and off for a while. That's a story. Potato chips especially, or fries. And because, there's not a lot of convenient stuff in the keto. There's a few things, though. But anyway, I just enjoyed those potato chips, man. And I thought that you could have any carbs you wanted on the keto diet, which is so not true. You can't have any carbs you want. You can't. You have to cut out a lot of the starches and the sugars anyway. So I figured that one out. But God, I had so much joint pain, which I remembered from before, because I hadn't had it. And those of you who might know, I'm sort of between cars right now because of everything that's going on, but they're making me my car right now. Bam! So pretty excited about that, but I'm between cars right now. So I've been doing a lot more walking to get to places and taking the bus and things like that. And wow, the potatoes just, like, they do say they're an inflammatory food, but I had no idea. So I felt like just an old person. It was awful. I felt like somebody that couldn't walk. I felt like somebody, that was like 80. God bless them. It was hard. And then I did have sugar. I did, because of course, it's Easter. I'm gonna have sugar. I had a caramel chocolate bunny, which was literally amazing. from Purdy's. Although I couldn't make it to my Krispy Kreme because it's way too far away without a car. Um, but I noticed how I felt. And I noticed how messed up it made me. And I'm like, oh man. So I've been off of that. Been off of that. Bear's been an enormous help. Damn, damn. What do you want to say, baby? What do you want to say? I think he wants to say that he loves the new place and the fact that we can get sun, right? We can get sun now. Um, in a way we haven't, although it's been cloudy most of the time. But we can get the sun sometimes now, which is great. Of course, it's been, freezing. The days when it gets above 10 degrees Celsius is a good day. Okay, this is something you get in January, for those of you who don't live in British Columbia. You don't get 10, in the almost May, right? So we're like, what's going on, But anyway, so lots happening that way as well. So we're just very excited about it. But my keto thing I went back on is it's just good. I have to say it. It's just good. I decided to do something called Ketovore, which I really am liking. Ketovore is when it's kind of a combination of carnivore and keto. And it is life-changing. I had one of my students actually come up to me yesterday and ask me about it because I look so much better than I did before. I used to be crazy overweight, man. And the weight it just falls off you. It's not even hard. It just comes off of you. It's amazing. So I'm way skinnier. I don't weigh myself now because I'm one of those people who would do it every day, and that's not a good thing. So it just, first of all, comes off you, but the ketovore diet specifically, like the carnivore diet is you just eat meat, mainly meat. I don't even think you eat nuts or anything like that. You really just eat meat, maybe you salt because you'll need electrolytes and water. I think you can have coffee and stuff like that, but I can't have that, because I'm allergic. Baby's not allergic to anything though. Are you, baby? No. So he isn't, but so that's it, just meat and stuff like that. Doesn't always work for people. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. It might work for me, but it might not work for other people. But then there's the keto, of course, and then you just don't eat grains, no sugar. That's pretty much what it is. No starchy vegetables like potatoes and things like that, sweet potatoes, things like that, and no sugar really, or honey or anything like that. And no wheat, no rye, no millet, no barley, no rice. Anything kind of grown in the ground that is a grain of any kind is, verboten. So don't eat any of that stuff. But the ketovore diet is kind of a combination. So it's like a meat heavy keto. Now that kind of works for me because I have dairy allergies and egg allergies and beef allergies, which really limit the amount of food I can eat. As well, you can eat seafood on the keto diet and even the ketovore diet, but it's just apparently it can make your cystitis worse for some, because I have cystitis, so it can make your cystitis work sometime, not be good, like worse. So I'm not eating the shrimps and the scallops and those kind of things, the prawns, which I really like. But I'm not eating those right now either because I'm trying to fix the uric acid situation, which is one of the problems when it comes to infections and things like that with your bladder. So that's an issue for me. But the ketovore, you don't really have to worry about it. So what I tend to do is eat a lot of chicken thighs because you need fat. You need a lot of fat. So chicken thighs are pretty fatty. Put it in the air fryer. Amazing. And then I can't eat bacon because anything processed now doesn't agree with me really. But bacon, that's not cured is like pork belly, like sliced pork belly. I can eat that. That's really good in the air fryer too. And I can eat almonds. I can eat almonds and walnuts. Those are pretty good. I'm gonna try pine nuts again. So, and the vegetables I can't eat a lot. They don't agree with me, and I just can't really eat eggs, but I can eat celery, no trouble with celery. I can eat onion, no trouble with onion. I seem to be able to tolerate yellow zucchini, but not the green one. Chia seeds I think are pretty remarkable. So, I have some ground chia seeds. I eat that too. So it's just I don't eat a lot of things, but I gotta say it's working like a charm for me. I'm sleeping like I've never slept in my life. I'm losing weight. Going to the bathroom, let's just say, is easy now compared to what it used to be. We'll leave it at that. But it's so much easier. My brain is just working better, like way better. I don't seem to like memory, even emotions. Like, yeah, I can't say it helps with the anxiety. I don't think it does. But it certainly helps with the depression. You don't feel that terrible crushing depression. It doesn't really help much with the anxiety, but I'm working on that as well. But your memory is better, your recall is better, your, ability to speak is better, your ability to come up with ideas and, use your brain that way is better. So, because, as we all know, as we have known, fairly high IQ. So I really enjoy being able to do that. I like the clever aspect. I like being clever. I enjoy the brilliance. It's one of the things I like about me. So that's gotten better. So there's like so many things that have just gotten crazy better. And the energy, like I said, you have energy. You wake up and you have energy. And for people who have adrenal fatigue issues like me, you get hungry in the morning now, which is super weird. Because why would you get hungry in the morning? I never was hungry in the morning. But you get hungry, but you're not hungry all day. I literally went to work, because we're sometimes doing that now, went to work and didn't eat. Just didn't eat. And I wasn't hungry. And I was fine. I mean, I did have a drink of this amazing bone broth that I have. I did drink that. But I wasn't hungry. I was fine. Because it's got this really good protein. So you need protein and fat, really. And so that just helped me a lot, too. So I'm just excited to see where this thing's going to go. Right? I'm excited to see just how well I can be. So Bear and I wanted to come on and say, hey, and how's everybody doing? And wish everybody a wonderful day. Boom. See you later. See you later, everybody. Bye. The Bear and Cheryl Show.